What's up, guys? It's Azran here, and we are back. It's been a while actually, and I've recorded this video several times, but it just never uploaded. So here we have the week 7, I think, week 7 of the ULC 5. I wasn't able to participate again because of work. Damn work. Versus the Premier League. If we win this, we are mostly a shoe into the playoffs. So first match is Lycan on Valiant's team versus Rudel. So Lycan is at a disadvantage at this point because he's running into grass. So let's begin the battle. Rudel leads off with Venusaur, and Lycan leads off with Mamo. Veno comes out, protects. I don't know why he protected. That would have given Lycan free rocks if the thing was rocks. Like, he could have just Giga Drained like any damage back unless this was a... See, like, Leech Seeding there? Why Leech Seed there? So Lycan doubles into Lando. Rudel goes into Rotom. Lando switches out into Seismitoad, just sacking it. So this guy, he didn't go for his free Leaf Storm. I don't get it. I don't get why he didn't go for free Leaf Storm. Damage is good on Lando, and like if anything else comes in, it just gets hurt by Leaf Storm. So he decides to Willow. So this Seismitoad actually does more work than it's supposed to. Knocking off the Ferrothorn here. These next few turns are going to be a little stally. Yeah, he's going to protect. Like, it's going to Scald, Fish for the burn. Fair's going to Leech, hit miss. He's going to protect again. Scald. Knocks off the AV. Doesn't really do too much. Protects. Seismitoad Scalds. This time, like, an Earth Powers for some damage. Still Leech Seeding. Leech Seed missed, to be fair, but he should have just killed this while he had a chance, because this was a sack. This was Lycan's sack. And here, he does something even worse. Like, he could have killed the Seismitoad, but no, but he decides to Will-O-Wisp. I don't know why, because now he knocks off the Scarf, so now the Lando can come in and just wipe him out with a Sludge Wave. And Landorus does so. Boom. Sludge Wave. Gone. So Cradily comes out, Lycan switches out into Driller, gets up the rocks. Lycan just goes straight for the Iron Head. So he brings out Tapu Bulu, so I think Lycan should have stayed in. Actually, no, that would be a stupid play if it was faster. But, like, typically Tapu Bulu isn't fast. So, yeah, I guess Rudel makes the comeback here, but he shouldn't have to have made a comeback since he has, like, grass. Like, Tapu Bulu, Rotom, Mo, and Venusaur. And then a Ferrothorn for like, to deal with Excadrill. Even a Whimsicott to, like, paralyze. So, anyway, Gyro Ball comes out, protects, stalling again. But that's not going to save him from the power of Landorus Eye. Boom. Gone. Whimsicott decides to come out. Lycan turn goes into Garchomp to sack it. But he lives, so he's able to get a Stone Edge off. Yep. So that's the Moonblast. Garchomp goes down. Now Mamoswine comes out. Ice Shard comes out from Mamoswine. Now Venusaur comes back out. Lycan doubles out into Hippo. Venusaur Gigas, gains a lot of health back. But I think Lycan was just sacking Hippo at this point, because now he doesn't need the speed on Excadrill. So yep, Hippo goes down. Now we go into Landorus Eye. If this is Psychic, he's lost, but it's Earth Power, so there's still a chance. Rudel Giga Drains Lando. So now he's about 50%. I don't know if Excadrill, if a banned Iron Head kills at this range. I don't know either of their EVs or items, so in my opinion, I guess I would have gone to Tapu. No, because the Mamoswine still does a lot. So, yeah, he just has to protect there. That was definitely not the play at all. So Iron Head comes out. Tapu Bulu comes out to get the grassy terrain up. And he just Iron Heads him. And he's dead. So that's the end of the first battle. And I will move on to the second one. Here we go in Battle 2. Whoops. In Battle 2, we have Lester Key versus Bunny, and Bunny is bringing this team of giant memes. Oh my goodness. This meme grass with Pumpkaboo, Trevenant, Vileplume, and Alolan Executor, and then 2 standard mons. So, Lester Key in the chat's like, if I lose, I'm gonna kill myself. And then everybody in Valiant's like, what the fuck? So, let's get into the battle. So he leads off with Pumpkaboo. Lester Key leads off with Ferrothorn, and we see that it's Scarf. Key goes for U-turn, breaking the Sash. Pumpkaboo goes for Trick Room, goes for Destiny Bond, turn 1, but the Swampert luckily Stealth Rocks for Lesser Key, so Swampert now roars into Alolan Executor, and typically Alolan Executor is special, so he tries to go to Mantine to tank that. Not today, he doesn't, because Woodhammer just obliterates the Mantine. If he just went into Toxapex to calculate the damage, he probably would have won this game, but nope. So Woodhammer does a fuck ton here, but the Toxapex can luckily stall him out until Grassy Terrain ends. And Bunny knows this, so Bunny makes the Dawn play of Trick Rooming on this Toxapex. Goes for a Woodhammer again on the Swampert. And now Toxapex comes out. Bunny tries an Earthquake out. It does absolutely nothing, so he knows it's time to leave the premise. So he sacks the Pumpkaboo to the Toxapex. So he's going to bring in the Tapu Bulu again, but now the Toxapex is faster. He'll probably get it. Yeah, get the T-Spike up, which is the stupidest play on my part because there's a Venusaur and a Vileplume on this team. So that really confused me. Couldn't have just stalled Fish for a burn. But oh well. Woodhammer's here. Woodhammer's here, does a fuck ton. So now he's gonna sack probably his Lantern, which is his most expendable member. Goodbye. Alrighty, so now he can go into Scarf Pelipper. And now here's the perfect time to sack the Tapu Bulu. Oh, I mean, I didn't think he should have sacked the Tapu Bulu. Maybe the Venusaur was the better sack, but oh well. I'm not a king like Bunny. So now Bunny lives with his juicy Spadef Trevenant, gets confused, breaks through the confusion, and gets up the Trick Room. So now it's perfect timing for him. He gets another Citrus. He goes into the Executor, sacking it. And now the king is here, and the king is now. Now that Executor's gone, Vileplume finally comes out. And boom, we got a Petal Dance. We got a Petal Dance. And we got a Petal Dance. And the chat's like, yo, what the fuck? It's like, why is that killing? Oh my god. And everybody in the chat is just dying. Like, the first time I saw this battle, I was like, dead. Like, I was absolutely dead. So, now we're up 2-1, or 2-0, actually. Spoilers. The next one is here. Ready, Let's Go, really good player, versus Isnall. Ready, Let's Go also has Alolan Raichu, Tapu Koko, which actually gives ground a good dicking. So, let's see how this works. Isnall leads off with Garchomp. Let's Go leads off with Tapu Koko. Isnall doubles the Garchomp out into Hippo. Let's Go goes for a straight Gleam. Eject button comes out. Excadrill comes out. So Isnall makes the good play of doubling because he knows Rotom's coming out. So this is Mega Chomp here. I feel like Isnall should have Dragon Clawed first and then Draco'd so he could knock out the Rotom. Or have at least forced Let's Go to think about bringing in the Tapu Koko on the Draco. So now Rotom recovers most of his HP back on the Seismitoad. He doubles out, or he switches out into Thundy. So now Isnall switches out into Garchomp. I think he's just merely sacking it at this point. So yeah, Zapdos decides to come out on the Garchomp. He doubles back out into Seismitoad, trying to get the rocks away off the field, I'm sure. Nope, a Roost comes out. And now Gravity comes out. Heat Wave comes out. Earth Power is able to destroy the Zapdos. Absolutely obliterate it. Isnall switches out. And then Supersonic Sky Strike comes out of this Physical Thunderous. That's pretty cool, actually. And then Mamoswine comes out. Another Earthquake from Scarf Mamo. And then Stunfisk comes out. I think Stunfisk is able to live. Yes, he's able to live this like a Dawn. And then the rocks come up. The crucial rocks. Lando comes out. He switches out into Rotom. And I don't know why Isnall didn't attack. Because, like, I guess Driller won. Maybe. He decides to Hydro here. And now Isnall Let's Go just sacks the Stunfisk as Garchomp goes for the Fire Blast. Tapu Koko comes out. Just goes for a straight up grass knot. Oh shit, that's a grass knot. That's grass knot Tapu Koko, so you might as well click X. So now he goes into Rotom. Eastnell goes for the Stone Edge. He's predicting well. He's predicting well. Just a free Hydro here. Hydro is Hydro. Yep. So Eastnell should bring out Landorus now. Yeah, Landorus. Question is, does he have a move to knock it out? I don't think he should have gravitied there. Personally, I would have knocked him out and then like. Actually, yeah, because then Extra will even have more turns or something like that. So Koko comes out. He gets the Surge up. EQ comes out, and now that Seismitoad and Garchomp are gone, there's nothing to take a Raichu, Focus Blast, or Surf. And that's probably... Oh no, that's Life Orb damage, so that's a GG. We'll see if Ice Shard is able to do damage. He doesn't even go for Ice Shard, he might not even have it, so that's a GG. And now we are up to 1. So let's check out battle number 4. So Aven who just unfortunately runs into Fire Mono with his RMT team of Steel with like Sandstorm Excadrill or Sandstorm Jirachi, something like that. But anyways, let's lead off with it. Magearna comes out onto the Charizard. That's Charizard Y. I don't know if that's AV. Nihilek goes for the aggro play and decides to Focus Blast. I don't know why. And then, okay, that play actually kind of made sense to me. Because, like, you would think that Nihilek would bring Torkoal or, like, Alolan Marowak on that play to stuff the Magearna. So, yeah, that play makes sense. For Aven, that's the best he can do. But, like, Nihilek just doesn't care. Big Crate comes out on the Heatran. But this is a final Gambit Victini, and now Aven has lost because his Fire Resist is like Magearna. His Fire Resist is Magearna. Valiant Aven gets the Bullet Punch off to possibly break any sashes. Yeah, Jirachi comes out. This battle's over. Never mind. Sandstorm arrives. So now he can go into Magearna, tank the Lava Plume. So he starts to just Calm Mind up. I mean, what else is Aven gonna do? Quite honestly, like, Calm Mind now, Volt Switch out or something. Yeah, he's just gonna T-Bolt here, try to whittle the Torkoal for the Excadrill. Yeah, so Excadrill's coming out. But he misses the Rock Slide. To be fair, that was a very bad play on Nihilek's part because Aven's only win condition is Excadrill, and if he has two setters of like, because that's Spadef Jirachi, so that Jirachi could probably live a hit. So if he only had one Sunsetter, then it would put extreme pressure on the Excadrill, because the Excadrill can actually 6-0 Nihilek's team. But that's really unfortunate for him. He should have at least gone into like a sack, like maybe Marowak or something. So now Infernape is going to clean up probably here with close combats. Actually, no, he's not. Rocks come up. So now this Jirachi has Rocks. This is Defog, which I can actually get down with that idea. He gets the Rocks up here. Charizard's just going to do nothing but Focus Blast. Okay, that's a misplay. Wait, he decides Healing Wish. Wow, this battle might not be over yet. So Rock Slide comes out. Damn. If he only got like extended sand turns, boom. But that's a Sash Chandelure, and we've got a GG, ladies and gentlemen. Because he pulls out his own Trick Room, and now the game is curtains. So now we are tied 2-2. So now here's the final battle. So it's Zugu with his weird flying team, always carrying Xatu. And then Rock Mono by Fornido. So we'll get into the battle. Bunny's like, fuck. So Zugu leads off with the Xatu. He goes for the wave. Fornido misses the edge. Xatu is able to U-turn out, get the defense drop, and get the speed, so Kabutops back at neutral. Decides to go for the edge here. I don't know why Zugu polished here. I guess he might have predicted Aerodactyl, but I guess whatever. I guess Fornido doesn't care. He's got many rocks in the back. So now Gigalith decides to come out. Probably gonna get up rocks. Nope, just goes straight up for the Continental Crush, destroying the Xatu. But that's good because he wasted the Z move on like a monster Xatu. So now Zugu brings in Heavy Slammer and just heavy slams this thing. He gets rocks up, heavy slams again. Fornado tries to edge for damage, but no damage has been done. So now the Celesteela has his Spadef boost. He protects. Fire Punch comes out from Tyranitar. Okay. So he decides to crunch here. Leeches come up. So Fornado is going to double into Omastar. Not the best play, in my opinion. Because this thing could actually wall him, but unfortunately he gets burned here, so now the game is probably all about over for Zugu, because now his rock counter is burnt. I don't know why this guy's shell smashed here. Well, actually, it makes sense now. If he has HP Electric, that would be great. So he doubles into Tyranitar here. I think he predicted the Mantine. He might have predicted the Mantine. But what good would that do? The Mantine is coming in on rocks and stuff like that, and then when Celesteela comes back in the next time, he doesn't have a Spadef boost, so he might as well stay in. So I understand Fornado's prediction there, doubling out, but it's just not worth it considering how much the Celesteela is at right now. It was at a decent amount of health, and it's at +1 Spadef. So now Zugu gets the leeches off, starts recovering back some juice. He protects here, and now this T-Tar Dragon dances. So Zugu must be like, motherfucker. So he's able to tank another Fire Punch, thankfully. Gets the Heavy Slam off, and that's enough to knock out the T-Tar, thank God, with the Leech Seed. So Nihilego comes out, and it's all about over, boys. Because for some reason, he goes for Electric move. If this is not choice Nihilego, I understand, but that, why? Why? You have Rock move right there. You have Rock move. Even at that much HP, Celesteela shouldn't be able to live it. At least, I don't know. Hindsight is 2020. But now Zugu has the tech, because that is obviously not Scarf Nihilego from the damp. And he has HP Ground. He has HP, or no, Natural Gift Ground. I'm not even comprehending. Natural Gift Ground. So he just wipes out the Nihilego in one hit. Amazing. Aerodactyl comes out, and boom, Aerial Ace comes out. So now Zugu goes into Mantine, and a Stone Edge misses. That's unfortunate. Scald comes out, does not kill the arrow, but no burn. So Forno is still in this until he realizes the Chardy Berry. So Zugu is able to pull it out with getting the Stone Edge miss, and on the second try, he has Chardy Berry on Mantine. Who comes up with this shit? In one of his other UCL games, he had, if you guys remember, he had, Yachi Berry on Thundurus, and, that helped kill the Metagross, Arkin's Metagross. So he's able to live, knock out the Aerodactyl, and now Omastar cannot do a damn thing, because even if he Shell Smashes, Roosting he'll be at a comfortable enough amount of health to just win, and now he can just Scald. He can't even be frozen. He can just Scald here to win. He can only hope for a crit Ice Beam. A crit Ice Beam could have won it, but alas, that's not it. And Zugu takes the victory once again, winning a tough matchup for Flying. First it was Steel versus Flying, now it's Rock versus Flying. So that's a good game for Zugu, and that means we take the match 3-1. And now let's look at the final results. We are playoff bound, ladies and gentlemen. If this thing will ever load upwards, then I can show you that we are playoff bound, but it's not letting me show you that we are playoff bound for some reason. Yes, there we go. We are playoff bound. We are the second seed in Group A, and here's Group B right here. Lotus is the first seed, Empire is the second seed, Imperium is the third seed, and Fruitful is the fourth seed. Lotus went 7-0 in league play, yeah, 7-0 in league play, which is pretty damn impressive. We went 5-2, pretty good. X also went 7-0, so that's really interesting. So now let's look at the final stage. Look at the brackets. Let's look at the brackets. I shall be bringing coverage of each of these matches now, since we now are in the playoffs. X versus Fruitful, Empire versus Arbiter, Valiant versus Imperium, Absolution versus Lotus. So our match with Imperium is sometime this week, so look out for it. Look out for it, or just wait for me to upload the replays of it. Or it might be a live comm. We'll see if I'm able to even make it in battle. I hope to actually get a battle here. Redeem myself from my shitty week 1 performance. But anyway, guys, we're playoff bound in the ULC. So that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Peace.